The Good Adult Life with Prader-Willi Syndrome at Solvang. Welcome to Fayu, a small island in Denmark. Solvang has stables and a shop. 10 adults with Prader-Willi syndrome live at the Solvang residence. There is a lot of space at Solvang, both in the residents' living quarters and in the outdoor areas. The residents have to move between their own apartments and the common house. The day at Solvang begins with a staff meeting. At the meetings, information is shared and a daily schedule with a clear structure for the residents is coordinated and ensured. Pedagogic issues can be discussed and supervision is carried out regularly. Each resident has a personalized weekly schedule. We are always prepared in advance when changes to the day occur. This is very important for the safety and well-being of the residents. The stables are located 4 kilometers from Solvang. Some are driven in a bus by Solvang staff, and other residents walk there. In the stables, we always begin with a meeting in the riders' room. Here, the day's activities are presented, and agreement is reached as to who does what, again based on a recognizable daily structure. There are many tasks that we need to help each other with in order for life in the stables to function. The residents are included and participate in whatever each individual can manage. Many tasks include exercise in disguise. You have to lift, bend, pull, push, and walk to get the horses in the pen. The residents manage meaningful and essential tasks with our aid. The residents are a part of the community of the stables. Here at Solvang, our residents have the option of having their own horse. In the stables, we take care of the horses together. There are many different essential tasks to be carried out. Having contact with animals gives you a sense of responsibility. We see that the residents grow by working with the needs of the animals. We experience that contact with animals stimulates the residents socially, and riding develops good balance and strengthens many of the body's muscles. It is emotional to work with horses. The residents enjoy the interaction and the physical contact with the horses. Providing care for the animals gives the residents peace and well-being. In general, we make a big effort to ensure that the residents participate as much as they can. And in the entire process, they don't just ride on an already prepared horse. They prepare the horse themselves. The residents also participate and are responsible for the different tasks needed in the care of a horse. Necessary tasks such as fixing harnesses, grooming the horse, weighing the feed, taking care of boxes, mucking out, and many other things. The horse has many needs, also after a ride. Needs that the residents help take care of. Some of the chores are quite demanding, but that is part of it when you participate in the entire process. In order to become a better rider, there are many things to focus on. Everyone in the riding hall is training to become a better rider. Here it is completely normal that everyone is corrected, whether you're just a beginner or an experienced rider. You can always get better at something. This is a useful point that we take with us and use in other situations. The work in the stables provides well-being. It is meaningful and the residents are proud to contribute to the community of the stable. The shop Coq's Orange is located 5 kilometers from Solvang. We have several activities and ways of socializing to choose between. Here at Solvang, the residents have a lot of influence on their daily lives. The shop has 2 workshops. In the wood workshop, furniture is repaired on demand from other island dwellers, or things are restored and sold in the shop. The shop also has a creative workshop where items for the shop are produced. Real customers visit the shop. Both regular customers and tourists are tempted by the shop's attractive display of goods. There are many different tasks in the shop. Customers have to be attended to, items have to be ordered and then put on display. Furniture has to be moved. The lawn has to be mown and the place has to be cleaned. The running of the shop is based on cooperation and joint effort. The residents who can manage it walk to and from the shop and the stables on their own. Temptations can appear along the way, but generally speaking, Whaiu is a large, safe and confined environment where the residents are familiar with both the surroundings and other islanders. Being a part of the everyday community also means participating in taking care of the regular chores of everyday life. A weekly trip to the scrapyard can be both active and fun. We see that our residents enjoy participating in completely normal and necessary everyday tasks. All the residents have their own apartments. These are their individual personal bases and are decorated and furnished according to the residents' tastes and needs. Their apartments must be safe and comfortable. And they have to provide the opportunity to pursue personal interests. You can spend time alone or invite others to visit. The residents may choose to eat in their own apartments if they feel like it, but mostly they eat together in the common house. In the apartments you can recharge or withdraw in case you're tired. All the apartments have private bathrooms and kitchens where most residents have a large selection of coffee and tea. The residents receive support in keeping their apartments tidy and clean. There is plenty of space at Solvang. You have to go outside to enter any of the apartments. Some want to spend more time there than others. Here you can see how differently the apartments are furnished. It is quiet and safe there. In the apartments you can have a little distance between yourself and the other residents of Solvang and the community. In their own apartments there are also necessary chores to fulfill. The support from the staff is carefully planned in the residents' weekly schedules. We see that the residents thrive when they're able to open their own doors and go outside without immediately being in a common room. Therefore, Solvang is designed with lots of green open areas between the apartments. Some of the residents have chosen to exercise in Whaiu's public gym. Other residents use Solvang's own gym. It is possible to work out all the different muscle groups. Solvang's staff is present 24 hours a day. They participate in all the residents' activities, from exercising to the stables, in the shop, kitchen, etc. Some of the residents attend public activities on the island, such as line dancing and hockey. We have begun a permaculture project in our gardens. This provides exercise and strength training. It's wonderful when we're able to harvest our own vegetables and flowers. We even have our own enchanted forest, where we can sit and let ourselves be beguiled by many interesting things in the trees. All of this is close to Solvang. Most of the residents at Solvang are offered individually customized kitchen activities. These are carried out with the close presence of the staff. It is our experience that the residents' ability to focus and their well-being is improved in the kitchen. At Solvang, we prepare all the food ourselves. In the morning, our kitchen staff prepare dishes that the other staff can later finish and serve. We take the residents' wishes and needs into consideration to a certain extent, and we also have a regular dish that everyone likes, which the residents can have instead if they don't like the dish of the day. Our residents see the same staff all day long. This provides a safe environment with a shared understanding of how the day has been. Our experienced staff have a wide range of qualifications and professional training. In the common house, the residents help decide on the house rules. Once a week, the residents have a house meeting where everyone can raise points for discussion and where house rules are decided. It says, remember to listen, remember to talk to each other, remember to ask for help. In the evening, some of the residents go to their apartments, but several residents choose to spend time together in the common house. Here they play games and enjoy different activities. It is wonderful to spend time together doing different things, as if you were a family. And yes, it feels very good and safe to beat the manager at a game of Ludo. Staff are present 24/7. The staff on evening duty might also have been with the residents in the stables that morning. Some residents go back and forth between their apartments and the common house, and everyone helps each other out in dealing with different challenges. Every Wednesday, we enjoy a night of singing. The residents take turns selecting the songs. We are proud of our work at Solvang. The sun rises and the sun sets. Tomorrow must also be a good day. As one of our residents says, it is cool to live at Solvang. Remember to listen, remember to talk to each other, remember to ask for help.